What's up, guys, and welcome to the Marketing Reseller Show. On this podcast, if you don't know who I am, this is also episode number 1. My name is Chris Schroeder. I am a full-time reseller of electronics and other items. I am also a social media marketer, so this show is going to vary a little bit because I like to talk about both, and I hope you do too. But guys, since this is episode number 1, I'm going to give a brief overview of how everything works, and then kind of go from there. I don't know where this show is going to go, but I hope to find my voice along the way on, exactly, what you guys want and what aligns with me, who I am as a person. And I'm really using this show to develop and hit a different part of my audience that I don't usually hit on YouTube. This podcast is really just going to be going over exactly what you guys need help with, and, answering your questions and in a delayed but real time, I guess. And that's kind of what everything is going to be going over. So once again, guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris Schroeder. I'm the marketing reseller. I love what I do. Absolutely love it. I have a good amount of students, and I just really enjoy reselling in general, and I really enjoy marketing. Marketing is, it's really fun for me. I really enjoy it. And, I just want to share a little bit of that with you guys, right? And I think that's the whole reason I'm creating this podcast. I think you guys will enjoy it. I don't know. We'll see. You guys let me know, right? And we'll kind of go from there. This thing will probably develop more and more as time goes on. But let's jump into it, right? Let's talk about, reselling. Let's talk about it, right? So if you guys don't know, I have a 4-step framework when it comes to reselling, and that 4-step framework is post ads, appraise correctly. You should always know how much you're going to make before you ever buy something. Negotiate correctly, make it a win-win for you and the customer. And then on top of that, we need to know how to correctly sell stuff, right? That's how everything works. So I'm going to kind of break this down since this is episode 1, right? So how do we go about posting ads, right? Well, guys, in the past, we've used a lot of free ads, right, to engage people, get them to message us. And the reason we do this is because we don't want to be messaging people on Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp or LetGo or places like that, right? Simply because those people already know what they want for their devices. And it's very difficult to change their minds when it comes to that. So what we typically do is we post ads, or what I specifically do is I run ads, paid Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and Google ads to attract people to me who want to sell their device. What I'm really looking for is that very specific person who doesn't want to take the time to post their item online themselves. They don't want to sell it on eBay. That's the person that I'm looking for. That's the person I'm looking to engage with and do business with, okay? The second part of this is appraisal. So typically what we do is we use eBay, we find 3 comparables, or we use what's called a direct buyer sheet to figure out exactly what we're going to pay for something so that we can make a profit on it. So typically we need to know exactly the amount of money we're going to make every time we buy something. So the money is always made when we buy and actually not when we sell, okay? We should already know exactly how much we're going to make before we ever buy that item, okay? And that also allows us to figure out exactly what type of offer to make, okay? The next part of this whole process is negotiation. So negotiation is really just figuring out exactly, how to make it a win-win for you, me, the customer, all of us, right? We want happy customers at the end of the day. That's the whole point of it, right? Big thing that I like to tell people and my students is go for no. So this is a book that I read, and it basically says, go for as many no's as possible, because along the way you're going to get yeses as well. Okay, make the goal no's instead of yeses. Okay, and then the last part of this is selling the item. So we usually sell on eBay or to direct buyer, so that we can get our money almost immediately. And that's pretty much how this whole system works, guys. So this is episode 1. Obviously, on the next couple of episodes, I'm going to be going over things a little bit more in detail based on the questions that I get and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, and this is the Marketing Reseller Show, episode number 1. I don't really know how this works yet, so we're going to play around with this and grow along the way. So I hope to have you guys there with me. And hit me in the comments below or wherever this podcast is. I don't know where this is even going to be. So I'm just going and I'm rolling with the punches here. So see you guys wherever that you guys are.